So I'm figuring I'm going 600 miles an hour, and my head's up against the canopy. And last thing I remember is I touched it with my middle finger. I touched the ejection trigger. And I woke up several hours later on the ground. And
Oh my gosh. Okay.
like I didn't have any memory of that flight. I knew I flew, but I was wondering what I'm doing on the ground. So my first thought was I was laying on my stomach, and I'm on a trail, and I look down the trail, and there's this kid crawling towards me, and I take out my pistol and aim it at him. And he's just a kid, maybe, like 10 or 12. And I put my pistol away and then got out my radio to see if anybody was still rescuing me. And all I could hear on my radio was the locator beacon, which is transmits from your parachute. Well, this kid, when I pointed the gun at him, was smart. He started to yell. And before I could look for my parachute to turn off, I could see all this group of 20 or 30 people rushing towards me. And I'm pinned to the ground, and I'm captured.
Oh my gosh.
And that they hadn't practiced that. I hadn't practiced that. And so it was interesting. But the policy that they were instructed to follow was to capture, not kill. And most of them wanted to kill me. And
what makes you say that?
Because they were hitting me with sticks. But there were a few in the crowd that had part of a uniform on. If they had a shirt, they didn't have a uniform pant. If they had a pant, they didn't have. But they took control of the crowd. And so the procedure was to take all your clothes off. And you're not nearly as tough as you think you are when you don't have clothes on.